Alright, Eagles fans, we got some crazy news. Jalen Hurts has officially been named the starter for the Eagles moving forward. This is insane news. I know some guys were calling for this. Other people are kind of confused about this, and that's really what we're going to talk about this video. One, what can Jalen Hurts bring to the Eagles team that Carson Wentz honestly just couldn't at this stage in the season? And two, what does this mean for Carson Wentz moving forward? You know, is this the end of Carson Wentz? Will they trade him? Can they even trade him? All stuff we're going to discuss in this video. So let's get into it. Now, quickly, if you're new to the channel, I post sports videos daily. So if you're enjoying the content, one, like the video, two, subscribe to the channel, and three, turn on notifications. You don't want to miss a video. So Jalen Hurts, what can he bring to this Eagles team? Better yet, what has he done this season? We saw he get some, I guess you could say, garbage time minutes at the end of the game this past Sunday, and he almost brought the Eagles back, which was kind of crazy. It almost seemed as if the team was kind of sort of rally around him and welcoming some new energy and a new face at the quarterback position. That said, this season, he's only thrown for 142 yards. He's thrown one touchdown and one interception, and the bulk of that came versus the Packers, and again, what some people would consider garbage time. So since we can't really tell what he's made of this season, he hasn't gotten a lot of minutes. We did get a preseason. I'm gonna look back at Jalen Hurts in college. In college, he was honestly making just about every throw. He made every throw for Alabama for the most part, and then when he went to Oklahoma, the offense didn't really miss a beat. Now we know those are two different scenarios, two stacked, loaded teams. The Eagles aren't really that, but I would say at the very least, we can say Jalen Hurts has the potential to be a competent and maybe even starting quarterback in the NFL. I mean, think about it. This guy almost put together a Heisman campaign at Oklahoma in 1 year. Now, another big factor about Jalen Hurts is it's no moment too big for him. I feel like this is a guy that's honestly used to this. At Alabama, playing behind Tua Tagovailoa, he kind of had to be ready. If Tua got down, he had to go in. And honestly, he just had to stay ready. And then when he decided to transfer from Alabama and go to Oklahoma, he didn't miss a step in that offense, and a lot of people consider that offense to be kind of a spread pro style offense. So I think right now, Eagles fans, with Jalen Hurts, all you have is potential, and that's not bad. It's not bad. Hopefully we can see some of that potential turn into a product, and you guys can maybe even start looking towards the future if Wentz isn't the answer. But right now you can only be hopeful of Jalen Hurts, and hopefully the coaches can draw up some good plays for him and he can be productive. Now, on the flip side, just because Jalen Hurts is the starting quarterback, the team doesn't get better. The rest of those problems don't go away. The biggest issue with Carson Wentz, honestly, in my opinion, is health. You know, the team just isn't staying healthy. He's played the past 2 years, he's played with more than 10 different offensive linemen, more than 10 different wide receivers. It's been a carousel of player talent around Carson Wentz, and it's just not a recipe for winning football, you know? So even though Jalen Hurts could be the answer for this team, you have to keep in mind the organization right now. It's just a bad organization. It's just a bad run team, and honestly, they just can't stay healthy. From the top to bottom, the Eagles are just bad right now, man. The play calling, the roster structure, the player health, it's just bad, man. It's just bad. So again, Hurts has a lot of potential, but let's say he goes out and doesn't instantly turn the franchise around. Eagles fans, that doesn't mean he couldn't be a potential answer moving forward. And by answer, I mean short-term and long-term. Short-term, if the Eagles somehow trade Wentz away, he could be the answer for maybe a year or two until the Eagles can get another big-time elite QB. Or long-term, he could potentially blossom into the big-time QB. Hey, the league is ran by these mobile athletic QBs. I wouldn't count Jalen Hurts out, man. He's not a guy you want to count out. Now, on the flip side, Carson Wentz, what does this mean for the future of Carson Wentz? I kind of made a video on this Sunday, but I feel like them benching them is kind of just protecting the asset. They got a lot of money invested in Carson Wentz. They traded up to get him. They gave him a big contract, and right now you just got to treat him as an asset because the amount of money they paid him, it's gonna be very, very hard to trade him. I really don't think they could trade him unless maybe somehow, I don't know, man, the Colts wanted to go out and get him, or maybe the Bucks, but even then, it's still gonna be very hard to trade him. So I really think this is just them protecting the asset, protecting his physical, and kind of trying to get his mental back right, man. We know Carson Wentz has been kind of injury prone throughout his career. The last thing at this stage in the season when things are pretty much done for, he's already stunk out the place. The last thing you want from him to do is go out there and get hurt. And then it's mental. Football, professional sports, you have to play them with confidence, especially the QB position. You don't want him to lose his mental edge, you know? It was a report that recently came out that Carson Wentz kind of lost some of his mental edge because the Eagles drafted Hurts. And now that he's getting benched for Hurts, let's hope he doesn't lose more of that edge, man. I think if Carson Wentz can have a good offseason, and if the Eagles can have a good offseason, get healthy, good draft picks, sign a productive free agent or two, I honestly think they could be a competitive team next year. But as of right now, I think shutting Carson Wentz down is the best case scenario, man. You get to see what Jalen Hurts can do, again, because you couldn't see that in the preseason, and you get to protect your asset that you've honestly leveraged the franchise on in Carson Wentz. I don't think it's the worst move. I'm really not mad at it, and to me, that makes the most sense. That makes the most sense, protecting the asset that you leverage your future on. Eagles fans, talk to me, man. Am I right? Am I wrong? Are you guys looking forward to Jalen Hurts starting? Do you think the Eagles could potentially trade Carson Wentz? Again, it's gonna be some teams looking for franchise quarterbacks. You got Dallas. We don't know what's going on with Dak. Tampa Bay, New Orleans Colts all have 40-year-old quarterbacks. They're looking for that next franchise guy. So again, it could potentially be some decent suitors for Carson Wentz out there, but the Eagles have already paid a massive price for him. I just doubt they trade him this soon after paying him. But hey, again, sign up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.